Petaling Jaya was formed due to the congestion as a result of overpopulation and squatters existing in the outskirts of Kuala Lumpur. To solve this problem, the state government decided to create a new settlement, now known as Petaling Jaya, which was a rubber plantation known as Effingham Estate in Jalan Kelang Lama. The development of Petaling Jaya was centered around the area now known as Old Town. The district officer of Kuala Lumpur and Petaling Jaya board were entrusted to govern the city, before being taken over by a statutory body named Petaling Jaya Authority at the end of 1954. On August 24, 1959, Petaling Jaya Authority was led by Encik Abdul Aziz bin Haji Muhammad Ali. Petaling Jaya progressed rapidly due to the massive rural-urban migration. As a result, Sungai Way and Subang districts, along with new areas such as Subang Jaya, Section 52, developed in areas under the jurisdiction of the municipality. Petaling Jaya has a total population of over 619,925 people, and the number of property holding of 217,930. Petaling Jaya is known for being the leading growth center in Selangor. Petaling Jaya also acts as one of the center hubs for Klang Valley, comprising Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Jaya, Shah Alam, Subang Jaya, and surrounding areas for industry. It quickly became the most prosperous municipality in Selangor.
And now I'll be talking about an etymology of Petaling Jaya. Petaling Jaya, universally referred to as PJ, is a satellite city in the state of Selangor to the west of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It attained city status in 2006 on the auspicious day of June 20. Petaling Jaya was established in 1850s as Malaysia's first satellite town to assist the fast-growing Kuala Lumpur. Before municipality was officially designated, Petaling Jaya, in 1953 people began migrating from Kuala Lumpur to Petaling. Petaling Jaya began as a town of slightly more than 2 square kilometers dispersed with low-cost wooden dwellings built mostly by individuals whose livelihood was located in Kuala Lumpur, as derived from the literal definition of Jaya. This little settlement or pakan in Malay was the origin of what would become known as PJ Old Town. The name is still in use today and it currently encompasses Petaling Jaya's section 1, 2 and 3. Furthermore, it has its own flag which is influenced by royalties, Islam and political symbols of the state.
Now let's look at geography. On the west coast of Selangor, the Petaling district is one of the 9 districts. Petaling Jaya is located about 15 kilometers from the southwest of the capital Kuala Lumpur and just to the north of the main road and railway line to Port Klang and Port Sudan. The weather in Petaling Jaya is hot and humid all year with tropical rain showers thrown in for good measure. Petaling Jaya, which began as a satellite town for squatters in Kuala Lumpur in 1953, has grown into one of Malaysia's most industrialized and prosperous towns. Local industry includes food, rubber, wood processing as well as paper, chemical, medication, fertilizers and beverages. A notable landmark in Petaling Jaya is the Sultan Abdul Aziz Shah's Arch, which symbolically marked the border between Kuala Lumpur and Petaling Jaya. In addition, Malaysia's oldest university, the University of Malaya, is located in Petaling Jaya, specifically in the northwest fringe. Now let's look at flora and fauna. The tropical rainforest covers around 70% of Malaysia. Rainforest still covers more than 2/5 of the peninsula. The Selangor is the world's biggest wild oaks, weighing around a ton. There are 508 breeding species of birds and an enormous diversity of invertebrates, notably butterflies. The tiger is the world's biggest cat and can only be found in Southeast Asia, particularly in Malaysia. In addition, Peninsular Malaysia is the home to almost 600 different species of birds.
Selangor's gourmet treasures, which have been passed down for ages and whose tradition still exists, are sometimes ignored. Because of Selangor's history of past migration in the early years, some of its settlers came from different backgrounds and countries, resulting in Selangor being multicultural. As a result, the cuisine is full of flavor. Start off with satay. On the list, satay is flavorful marinated juicy grilled meat. Satay is synonymous with Kajang, a small village in Selangor. Several varieties of meat will be marinated in a blend of spice and seasoning, stewed on bamboo sticks, and then grilled over blazing charcoal. Satay is every foodie's ideal dinner or snack. Satay is available in 4 different meat varieties: chicken, beef, mutton, tripe, or babat. Second on the list of flavorful feels we have nasi ambeng. Nasi ambeng is often served on a plate, which may be shared by 4 or 5 people. It has a wide array of cuisine options that will just blow your head. When it comes to making this Javanese Malay cuisine, you should not overlook its side dishes, which may include chicken, fried noodles, long beans, sambal tempeh, and white rice served in a bamboo leaf. And finally, we cannot end this list without mentioning Bahulu Kemboja. We called it after the old-timers' favorite traditional kui, which is still popular today. A traditional Bahulu Kemboja kui is composed entirely of duck eggs. Bahulu Kemboja may be served whenever you like, whether for breakfast or tea time. The choice is yours.
Now we are going to look for local parks in Petaling Jaya. Firstly, Taman Jaya. This is Petaling Jaya's first park that has been built. This park serves as one of the city's green lands. The park is great for leisure activities such as running, walking around the lane, cycling, and exercising since it has a basic and tranquil ambience. Next one is Taman Bandaran Kelana Jaya. This is the largest and one of the most well-known parks in Petaling Jaya. The park features 7 lanes, all of which are surrounded by large jogging trails. The park also offers a variety of activities such as fitness equipment, a skate park. Visitors may also locate Paradigm Mall Retail Center and Giant Hypermarket nearby. Next one is Taman Naman. The perimeter of this pocket park, which runs through some of Petaling Jaya's most established neighborhoods including SS2, Sea Park, and Taman Paramount, are lined with running tracks. Skate park, basketball, and bike course are among the park's amenities. It is finest area in Petaling Jaya to burn some calories before treating yourself to some delectable delicacies at nearby cafes. Next one is Central Park Bandar Utama. This park is also located just across from One Utama's shopping center's new wing, and it's a great spot to relax and or go for a walk in morning or evening. Aside from 2 lakes, there are lots of trees and greenery for your recreational requirements in this 10-acre park, such as big gazebos, restrooms, a child's playground, tables for reflexology, and welcome running and walking paths. Weekends are the busiest times to visit the park.
Now let's look into the tourist attractions here in Petaling Jaya. First, we have the Thai Buddhist Chetawan Temple. This is located at Jalan Pantai of Jalan Gesing, Petaling Jaya, Selangor. The temple is the only Malaysian Siamese temple designated as the custodian of the Buddha sacred relics for all Malaysian Buddhists. Next, we have the Sunway Lagoon. This is the one-stop shop for entertainment. Sunway Lagoon offers the ultimate theme park experience in 6 adventure zones, and it ranks among Southeast Asia's biggest theme parks. And then we have the Jump Street Trampoline Park. This is an incredible urban playground for adults and children with hundreds of linked trampolines from floor all the way up to the wall. Jump Street Trampoline Park is Asia's largest trampoline parks. Lastly, we have the Abdul Aziz Shah Mosque. This is the second largest in Southeast Asia and the largest in Malaysia. This mosque is named after the late Sultan of Selangor who commissioned it in 1982. The 9 galleries here showcase an eclectic mix of Islamic arts such as excellent ornamental, calligraphy, painting, and sculpture.